Greetings. Welcome to Gentle Healing Yoga. Hi, I believe we're on week 13. Still blown away that we're still being separated this far into the COVID pandemic. But needless to say, that's why we're coming together virtually. So we absolutely need yoga for stress reduction. When we're stressed, the immune weakens. When we can clear our stress, the immune gets stronger. So let's get comfortable in Sukhanasana. Sukhanasana means easy sit. So being balanced on your sit bones is key. And if you're uncomfortable sitting, please put a blanket or a pillow under the edge of your buttocks. And it'll drop your knees down and make it more comfortable to sit. Sukhanasana also means legs crossed or legs extended. Or maybe a little bit of both. But let's soften and close our eyes. And connect with our breath and breathe. So softening the belly is so important. The breath should not be forced. It should be easy. Your heart up in your chest. And your shoulders melting down like wax on a burning candle. Let's root down. So connecting to the energy of Gaia. And then let's rise up. Feel that Kundalini fire moving up your spine. Shooting out of the top of your head. Connecting you to the cosmos. Your source. And all the knowledge that you need to become a better person, healthier and happy. So imagine the sound of mystical water running within your soul, flowing into your torso, down your neck, down your arms, and turn your palms up and feel it puddle in the palms of your hands. Down your spine, filling up your pelvic bowl. Down your legs and out the bottom of the feet. Now imagine this crystal clear, sparkling, mystical water flushing out all the debris from your body, mind, and soul. Imagine this cleansing of your history, physical pain, stress, stiffness, sadness. And let's breathe into a sensation of mystical enlightenment. Let's put our palms together in Anjali Mudra today. Left hand represents feminine, lunar. Right hand represents masculine, solar. And the two hands come together in unison in the front. Gently keep it a little space in between your two hands, for that represents your soul. Anjali Mudra is all upper chakras, heart, throat, third eye, and crown, giving you a sensation of connectedness with your source, with the cosmos, and brings us peace and a little bit of energy too. It connects you mostly to the third eye. Let thine eye be single. The light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. So this is a quote from the Bible, and I don't like to get religious, but Jesus said this. So one more breath with this mudra and we'll be returning to it. And then let it go. Let's hang on to our legs, our knees, chins into the hollow of your throat, and all your thoughts pouring out of your head into the earth. And then let's take that heavy 10-pound bowling ball and rock it gently side to side. So your neck does not get a break. It holds up that heavy head all day long, and the only time it gets a rest is when you sleep at night. So let's try a complete circle all the way around. And if that felt okay, let's return it. Let's unwind. So we always begin our practices with somatics, also known as Supigrin in Sanskrit. Let's inhale the head up slow. It's a joint freeing exercise. It removes pain, clears negative energy. And when you make it all the way up to the top, small circles with your shoulders. Nice and easy to begin with, and then gradually getting bigger. Today we'll roll one back at a time. And then let's inhale and shrug up, press your legs down towards the earth. And then exhale, let's raise our arms. Let's raise our energy. And keeping elbows lower than shoulders, let's make circles with our hands. Let it flow from your elbows. And then reverse it, unwind. From your wrist, keep it going. And then return this. Today, the backs of our hands, butt them gently together. Shake them gently back and forth. And then try to take it all the way around, a 360. And then a reverse clasp. And if you have rings on, it's always easier to do these mudras, poses with them off. Let's do some gentle tugging. And then tug and hold it. Hearts up in your chest. And release. Soften up all over and shake out your hands gently. Shake out your arms. And let's hang on. Inhale, that rib cage up off your waist. And then exhale. Let's do a rib cage roll, also called a barrel roll. So just your rib cage, small circles underneath your shoulders. Return it. Can you feel the detoxing powers? All the organs in your core. And how it lubricates your spine. And if you have anything under your sit bones, it's time to remove it. Let's roll around on those sit bones. So this lubricates tailbone, sit bones, sacroiliac. Let's reverse it. Sacrum. And it clears all those worries and fears out of the root chakra. Every time you worry or have a fear, it goes down to the root chakra. Let's rock it back and forth. And then so blocks the root chakra from absorbing that grounding earth energy that makes us feel safe, secure, and happy, and content. Let's anchor those sit bones. So arch and round your back. So start out easy and gradually put more effort in. One more time. And let's soften up and find a safe twist. Off to the right we go. Inhale, push tall. Hearts up in your chest. And then exhale, twist and turn. So we're still under Mercury retrograde. So that's when the planet up in the cosmos appears to be moving backwards in its path around the sun. So it causes energetic confusion here on the earth. Come to neutral. We have problems with communications. Let's twist to the left. Inhale, push tall. Anything you communicate with, your cell phone, portable phone, laptop, conversation, we commute with our cars. People from our past return to us. So this is going on until July 18th or 19th, I believe. Inhale your heart up. People from our past come back into our lives, into the present. And we're supposed to be reminded that what lessons we learned from them the last time. Heads up, abs in, and push your knees down towards the earth. So it can be for good reasons, it can be for bad reasons, but be aware and remember the lesson. One more time, inhale your heart up and your knees, press them down. And then exhale, heads up, navel into your spine and the knees down towards the earth. And then let's soften up and kick up that left foot and carry on. So circles with this heel. And if it's hard to grab your foot, grab the back of that leg. And then reverse that circle. Let's take this leg and pull it straight. However, Mercury retrogrades are good for some things. Push your foot up higher. And breathe into your hamstring. It's a good time to rest, to reset, to review. Circles with your foot. To reflect. To reevaluate. To realign. To review. To redo. Rocking our baby. To relearn. To rethink. To rewrite. Speaking of writing, emails, messages, check them twice. To reboot. To rediscover. Let's pause and take this left foot. Drop your right elbow down and bring this left foot behind you. Bring the knee back farther and push your heart forward. Whenever you push your heart up and outward, you open up the emotions and you find courage. And then the bottom of this left foot, we're going to turn it up. So thumbs, little circles in the roots of your toes. Lot of pressure. So think about the poundage that your feet take all day as you stand, walk. As we become human beings, the feet take a lot of poundage of pressure and then into the arch of your foot. So you can't break anything here. You might break up some adhesions, some scar tissue, some lactic acid bubbles that eventually will harden and turn into arthritis. Uric acid bubbles that are part of the gout process. When you all get to your heel, take your thumb or a couple of knuckles and work the perimeter. So this brings healing energy into the left side of your spine, dead center of your heel. And then today our fingers from our right hand, weave them in between your toes of your left foot. Go down as far as you can. And it's a gentle wiggle, creating space wherever we can. A soft extraction and then tuck in. And kick up your right foot. Just make circles with this heel. And remember, if you can't find that foot, back of the leg. And then return it. And then let's pull this leg straighter, doing the best you can with the bodies that we have. Foot up, heart up, and leg in. So we're going to chat about acids in the body today. Circles with your foot. An acidic diet causes an acidic pH in your body. Overacidity causes pain, inflammation, and when it's not cleared out, it eventually hardens and turns into arthritis, stones in the body. Let's reverse that foot circle. Cholesterol. Yep, things clump and stick and harden in the body as we rock our baby. Opening up our hips. So dark leafy greens are alkaline. Let's drop that left elbow down and bring your right foot behind you. So opening up the hip flexor, the front of this leg. So when we sleep at night, our body releases acids. And they move into our extremities, which is why we feel stiff in the morning. And once you get moving around, that acid breaks up, moves out of the body. And in the morning, your pH is the most acidic. Let's turn this right foot up and work the roots of our toes. A lot of pressure. So reducing acids in the body is really important as far as feeling better and healing to the pads beneath the roots. So what is the most acid-causing thing that we consume is sugar, alcohol, pasta, most of our grains. When y'all get to your heel, work your perimeter. Tomatoes, nightshade plants are very acidic. Dead center of that heel. Berries are alkaline. A red apple, is alkaline. A green apple is acidic. So let's weave our fingers in between our toes. Go down as far as you can, and it's a gentle wiggle. And then a careful extraction. So let's put those two warmed up feet together. Back up your sit bones, hang on to your ankles. And inhale, breathe into your belly. And then exhale, let's bow humbly and honor the earth. So when you soften or close your eyes, your third eye in between the eyebrows opens. So seeing with our third eye, we see truth. Go to your limit and breathe. In and out of your nose. Heads get heavy so you're not straining your neck. Use that 10-pound bowling ball, your head in a positive way. Let it stretch the muscles in your neck. And then let's back it up. Let's put our two hands behind us, and as though your legs were a book, we're going to close our book. So take that left knee and push it to the right. Going as far as you can, and some days are better than others. Go to your limit and breathe. Back up the left shoulder. Can you feel energy running up and down the left side? So yoga is not just healing you physically, it's healing you energetically, emotionally, spiritually. Perhaps you can feel the clearing effects. So open up this book. And then take your right knee and push it to the left side. Going as far as we can. And then back up your right shoulder. Feel your prana, your chi moving into the right side of your body. Breathing. Clearing. Clearing stiffness, acids, negative energy. Well, where do we get negative energy from? Mostly electronics, our own negative thoughts. Legs are wide apart. Our hands on the front. Negative people around us. Inhale, your rib cage up, your heart up in your chest. From my heart to your heart. Let's walk. Slide our hands forward. Staying out of pain, we're going to our limit. And this is where we pick and choose our intention for today's class. It's called the Sankalpa. So if you can, bring your hands together in Anjali Mudra and put the tips of your thumbs right on your third eye. And breathe it in and breathe it out and see your Sankalpa coming into fruition. And then let's back it up. Let's go back to a Sukhanasana, easy sit. So the pollen is high out there. I would like to show you all some Kapalabhati breathing. So if you might need a Kleenex nearby. Kapalabhati breathing is rapid sniffing in and out of your nose. And I'm going to grab a Kleenex because I have a feeling that I'm going to need one. So Kapalabhati breathing means skull cleansing. So wonderful. Wonderful for the sinuses. If you feel stuffed up, if you have a lot of postnasal drip. So you can do it sitting, you can do it standing, cannot do it lying down, it's too difficult. And when you partake in the sniffing, your diaphragmatic muscle, let it pulse in and out. So we're going to start with a big inhale, and then we're going to shoot for 30 sniffs. Let's do it. Inhale with me, folks. And let's start the sniff. More forceful. We're halfway there. Five more. And then we do it all over again. A big inhale. Let's repeat 30 or so sniffs. Halfway there. 5 more. You might just want to blow your nose after that. So when I neti pot in the morning, it's a great practice to use 5 minutes after you neti pot. It'll bring out any of the water left in your sinus passages from the neti potting. So let's turn sideways on our mat. So extend those legs. Let's bounce. Let's shake things out. And a little bit of hip walking up and down your yoga mat. So supported is easier. That's hands down on the floor. Unsupported. A little bit more intense on that low back. You be the judge. This is your practice. We always stay out of pain. And then somewhere in the middle of your mat, let's bring that left, I think it's your right foot. Bring it in. And let's try tortoise. If your right knee is okay with this, we're going to slide down this left leg. With a heavy head, breathing into all that resists. Your navel into your spine. It'll allow you to get a little closer. And then back it up and let's try the other side. So extend that right leg and bring in that left foot. Knee permitting, of course. Let's slide down this right leg with a heavy head, stretching out the tight muscles in your neck. So breathing in and out of your nose. Navel into your spine. And then let's back it up. Let's walk, sliding in, and our 2 hands, place them behind. Let's bend our knees on your palms or on your knuckles. Let's try a moving table. So lifting up your sit bones, squeeze them close together, and maybe tilt that head back. So we don't do enough bending backwards. We do enough bending forward. We need to offset all the forward bends in our life with some more back bends. Let's slowly lower those sit bones. And when you all touch down, a little core work. You can't heal your back if you have a weak core. So lifting up your feet, and maybe lift up your arms. And if this is too hard, grab the back of the legs and hold on. But keep the back nice and straight. Keep your heart up in your chest. And smile with your heart. Breathing in and out of your nose. And let's touch our feet down. And if you can, slowly reach your hands up above your head. Nice straight spine. And one more time. So feet up. If you can, let go. If you can't, hang on. But everybody, hearts up in your chest and find courage. Courage to carry on with your practice. Last one, feet down. See if you can reach your hands up above your head. Can you feel that in your abdominals? And slowly lower our arms. And when you all touch down, we're going to roll it over on all fours. So when you all get there, your hands under your shoulders, your knees right under your hips, right into calf flow. So we want to arch and round our backs. Taking your time, spreading your fingers, spreading your toes, pushing your shins down towards the earth. And then we're going to do it in pause. So inhale, drop your navel down. Lift up your head and curl up your sit bones. Push your tongues into the roof of your mouths. Roll your eyeballs up there into your eyebrows. So tongues up is a throat chakra lock. Jiva bandhas. It helps us speak our truth. Cleans up our words during Mercury retrograde. Ajna bandhas. The eyeballs into your eyebrows. Brings your attention into your third eye. Helps us pour through any disillusion. And then let's opposite that. So round your back. The Kapalbhati breathing works for me. So your heads get heavy. Navel draws into your spine. Breathing in and out of your nose. And then let's soften up and come to neutral. So let's try a tail wag. Rocking those hips gently side to side. Today we'll do a reluctant cat. So rock your hips towards me. And your head looks away from me. Look around that shoulder, that far shoulder behind you. And then heads and hips to neutral. Change sides. Rock your hips away from me. And your head looks towards me, around that shoulder. Breathing in and out of your nose. And then to neutral or Sushumna. So today we're going to walk our hands in to widen up our knees. And let's float our arms up into Utthita, Ustrasana, baby camel. So squeeze your sit bones closer together. Back it up just a little bit. Where do you feel this? Do you feel this in the front of the legs, the thighs? That's an indication that your hip flexors are too tight. Do you feel it in your back? Indication that the muscles in the back area are too tight. So we're working on this. Let's come forward and do half of a camel. Ardha Ustrasana. So the right, easy for me to say. Right hand behind you, and then back up a little bit and lift up that left hand. So go to your limit, and remember, we don't do enough back bending. We do way too much forward bending in our lives. And then heads up, the left hand coming down. And inhale, come upright, and that right hand up above your head. Squeeze your sit bones close. And let's back it up. And maybe one side's more cooperative. Gaze up towards that right thumb. And then heads up. So right hand down, both hands down. And if you're not a fan of down dog, we'll meet you up in Tadasana, the mountain. So curl your toes under. Lift up those knees. Heads are heavy. Push those heels down and shake your head side to side really fast as if to say no. And then pause, a gentle nod up and down, slow motion as if to say yes. And then heads get heavy. We're going to walk our hands in towards our feet today. And when you get close, if you can keep your hands down, great. Lift up your toes. If you need to come up higher, hands above your knees and lift up your toes. Legs are straighter. Eyeballs, roll them up there into your eyebrows. Ajna Bandhas. Pour through disillusion, your tongues in the roof of your mouth. Jiva Bandhas. Speak your truth and be politically correct. So toes down, heads get heavy, and let's ragdoll up. One vertebrae at a time. And when you all make it all the way up to the top, let's do a supported back bend. So placing your hands behind you, your elbows close. Let's bend our knees and rock our hips. And let's roll that prana up the spine, into your heart center, into your throat center, into the third eye. Feel it shooting out of the third eye up towards the cosmos. And then heads up. So let's bring up the sun. Feet work better, shoulder hip width. Rise up inside your space. And Anjali Mudra, bring your hands down in front of your heart. So let's soften up all over with Anjali Mudra. Soft knees, soft arms, soft eyes. And let's take that external focus and bring it within. Breathing in and out of your nose. How does the breath feel? Where does your breath go? Does it go all the way down into the bottom of your lungs? Does it feel smooth and silky? Does it feel staticky and difficult? And then try to control your breath. Soften it. Breathing. Being in the moment. And then let's push our mudra up above our heads. And then release it. Give the gift back. And let's crescent moon to the right. And clear the left side of your body, the lunar side, the feminine side. And then rise back up inside your space. How does it feel today? It's crescent moon to the left and clear anything negative from the masculine side, right side of your body. And then back to neutral, Sushumna. Back to Anjali Mudra. Let's bring our hands down in front of our hearts. We're going to soften up the knees and sink into a little chair pose. So backen up your sit bones. Lift up your heart and pour your heart forward. Let's pour out any heaviness that accumulates in the heart. Grief, betrayal, sadness. Let's twist to the right. In your lap, on your leg, or maybe even outside the leg. Turn your head hard right and let's pause. And then coming back up into the mountain, bring your mudra up into your mountain. This time we'll curl our toes up. Let's pull our kneecaps up. Push your hips forward. So now we've got an active mountain, also called a volcano. Hearts up. Tongues are soft. Eyes are soft. Can you feel that energy pulsing through you? And then soften up all over. Let's back it up. Sit bones, back it up. Heart pouring anything heavy out of it. And then we'll take our mudra to the left. In your lap, on your leg, or outside your leg. Turn your head hard left. And pause. A great detox pose. And let's bring our mudra back up into our mountain. Bring your mudra up. Push it up above your head. And then release it. Let's widen up. Upavista Konasana. Let's draw down the moon. Clear that aura. Take control back. Breathing in and out of your nose. Let's bring our hands down. Place them right above your thighs and slide down. Down above the knees. Sit bones, let them be heavy. Can you feel it stretching out that low back? Shoulders up into your earlobes helps get rid of tension in your neck. And then let's take our left shoulder and twist it to the right side. Pull your navel into your spine. Turn your head hard right. Breathing in and out of our nose. And then back to neutral or Sushumna. Let's do it again. So right shoulder. Twist to the left side. Go to your limit and pause. Draw your navel into your spine. And back to neutral Sushumna. Let's rise up. Let's bring up the sun. Is your aura feeling any lighter? And let's do 3 cleansing breaths. Inhale, shrug up. Exhale, drop them down and make some noise. Ha! Do it again. Inhale, shrug up, getting rid of tension, clearing the respiratory tract. Exhale, ha! One more time. Inhale, shrug up. Exhale, ha! And we're drawing down the moon, continuously cleaning up our aura. And when you make it all the way down, we're going right into elephant pose. Good way to get grounded. So when you twist, your heels are coming up. So legs a little closer. Here we go, nice and easy, side to side. Arms are light. Cleaning your aura a little farther. Heels are up. And then a little bit lower. A little bit slower. Let's pause here. Let's bend our knees and ragdoll down. Widening up our feet, but bending our knees, and some folks can't make it all the way down, so you're hanging out here. Some people might have a book or a block here, but lower your head and let the weight of your head stretch out your neck. Breathing in and out of your nose. And then heads up. Curl your sit bones, your butt up. Eyeballs back into your eyebrows. Can you feel all that tension in the hamstrings? As we clear it. And soft knees, soft heads. Let's travel to your right. Put that right foot back by that left foot, and we're back to all fours. So your hands are right under your shoulders and your knees close together. So yoga is not just about stretching and lengthening. It's about strengthening too. So kick back that right leg, and we're going to bend and straighten our elbows. 2 for 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Cross the right over the left. Let's elbow down. And then lower those hips 1 vertebrae at a time. So good for low back issues. Any snap, crack, pops are all good. And then let's back it up. Let's uncross. Knees, shoulder, hip width. Knees close together. We're going to back all the way up into child's pose. And if it's hard to sit on your knees, come halfway back. But we're going to put our arms by our sides and let the heads be heavy. And then heads up. Let's go back to all fours with our knees close. So this time, kick back that left leg and back to strengthening. Bending our arms 6 times. 5 more. 4. 3. 2. Last one, heads up, cross the left or the right. Back it up, elbows down. And then walk your elbows forward. Go to your limit. And then lower those hips slowly. Breathing. When the going gets tough, yoginis get breathing. The rest of the population holds their breath. And then we're out of here. Let's back it up. Let's put our knees closer together and lower the hips. So now let's prop up on one elbow and roll over on your side. Bend your knees. Line your heels and your sit bones and your head in a straight line. So that left hand on the floor in front. Let's work in clam today. So that top knee comes up. And that top knee goes down. Let's try 6 more of these. 1. 2. If it's hard to do, boy, do you need it. 3. If it hurts, back up, lift less. 4. 5. Hold that knee up and pause, keeping your heels glued together. And then lower that knee, and we're going to flip it over and do it again on the other side. You can just roll away from me. So propped up on your elbow. So bend your knees, your heels, your sit bones, and your head in a straight line. And let's lift up that top knee and keep your heels close together. 1, 7 times total. 2, 3, 4, 5. There's an area right around the sacrum. 6. One more time. 7. Lift up and hold it. Heels close together. It gets weak. So strengthening that area will help anybody with back issues. Let's put this knee down, and we're going right onto our belly. So let's stack one hand on top of the other. Let's take our legs and bring them close together. Let's put that left ankle over the right. Inhale, squeeze your knees, squeeze your thighs. Exhale, relax. Do it again. Inhale, squeeze, working connective tissue, fascia. The tailbone, the sacrum, the sacroiliac, the lumbar, the sciatic. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, squeeze. So keep the squeeze, but keep breathing. And relax. Let's change that dominant ankle. Put the right over the left. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, relax. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, relax. One more time. Inhale, squeeze. Keep the squeeze, but keep breathing. Notice how good it feels when your low back is supported. And then relax. Let's move our feet shoulder and hip width apart. Bend at the knees, and let's do some cross kicking, weaving your feet in and out. And then that shuffle kick, that flutter kick. Always realigning our energies. And then both feet down. Let's roll it over onto our backs. And when y'all get that, I think y'all know what to do. Bend your knees. Plant your feet. And smooth the wrinkles out of your back. Soften or close your eyes. And travel within. How are you feeling? Are you feeling any different? Are you feeling any lighter? So let's get the gracilis. So walk your knees, your thighs close together. Put that left leg on that right leg. And maybe you can feel it. Inside that left thigh, it might feel really tight. If you can, take your fingertips inside left knee and gently push it away and ground the small of your back. And then let go. Let's change legs. Start with your feet close together. And that right leg on that left leg. Just repeat it. If you can, gently push that right knee away and ground the small of your back. So you're protecting your low back while you lengthen that gracilis muscle. And then let go. Let's put both feet down. Shoulder, hip width apart. And hips up. Let's find our bridge pose. Shoulder blades closer together. Sit bones closer together. Hips up a little bit higher. And then open up shoulder blades, sit bones, slowly lower those hips one vertebrae at a time. And when you all touch down, smoothing the wrinkles out of our back. Let's widen up our feet, our arms out to the side. And yeah, we need a twist. So push those knees towards me. Breathing in and out of your nose and into anything that resists. Chin, pull it into the hollow of your throat. Relax your chin, float those knees up. Pushing your knees away from me. Breathing in and out of your nose. Chin retracting into the hollow of your throat. And then soften up. Float those knees up. Let's walk our feet close together. Shoulder hip width apart. And then knees into your cupped hands. Let's gently bring our knees in and out. Hitting mama trigger points. And then small circles with your knees. Roll your head around your shoulders. And then return it. So we'll drop our feet down and push our legs straight. Let's slowly stretch our hands above our heads. Shoulder permitting. Inhale, let's get taller. Really open up and lengthen. And then exhale, soften up all over and bring your arms down by your sides. And when you make it there, let's make circles with our feet. Circles with your hands. Roll your head around your shoulders. And then return it. Unwind. It's a good time to find a pillow, a blanket, whatever you need to be more comfortable in Savasana. So Savasana is, we always do guided meditations. So breathing in and out of your nose. So let's inhale. Positive energy in. Let's exhale negative energy out. breathing. Inhale softness. Exhale stiffness. Inhale peace and tranquility. And exhale chaos. Bring your thoughts down to your toes. The arch of your foot where you have a diaphragm. See if you can get it to relax. Traveling up into your bones, the shin. Bring your prana into the knees. Draw it up into your thighs. Let it swirl into your pelvic bowl. And space in between your hips. Into your tailbone. Into the sacrum. Lumbar section of your back. Into the thoracic area of your back. Touching every vertebrae. Into the cervical area of your back, your neck. The occipital points. Feel it moving inside your skull, into the Kiva Brahman, the most psychic, spiritual place in our bodies. So our eyes are soft closed. Feel that energy move in between your eyebrows, your third eye. Connecting you to your source, the cosmos. Feel it moving down your arms. Turn your palms up. And let it escape out the palms of your hands. Such a powerful cleanse. A healing, a blessing. As you breathe, feel the space between your shoulders become wider. Feel the space between your hips get wider. The diaphragm at the roof of your mouth relaxing. And the feeling of love, unconditional love, moves through you. Awaken. Awaken to the sound of the Koshi bell. So this sound vibrates in your sacral chakra. Let's bend our knees, your water element. Bend your knees and plant your feet and break Savasana slowly. And then gently rock your head side to side. And then roll your head towards me, and if it's a good side, keep rolling over. Stack those bent legs. Be mindful of your head, your neck, and your shoulder. Allow your head to sink into the earth. Feel all of those recycled thoughts returning to you now. So with your eyes soft or closed, what color do you see? What color do you see? Every color is connected to a chakra. So let's lift up our heads and rise up. We always ground first. So red is the root chakra. Orange is the sacral chakra. Yellow, solar plexus chakra. Green, pink, heart chakra. Turquoise, sky blue, throat. Indigo, third eye, and violet, white, the crown. So let's pull our spines right out of those sit bones. So the chakras are the colors of the rainbow. Your arms rolling, flowing into your lap like a waterfall. Palms up. Let us be sponges and absorb all of this wonderful energy around us. Breathing. And the sides of our hands, we always butt them together at the end and plant those seeds of gratitude. So visualize whatever you're grateful for and turn it into a starseed of light. Watch your hands light up through your third eye, where we see truth. Let's close up our hands and bring this illumination filled with gratitude right into your heart chakra. Anjali Mudra. Let's chant Om and end this practice. Namaste. Thank you all for joining me and hope to see you soon face to face.